again. Yeah. So last time, for from the comparison operators, we saw that they usually return two things, either true or false. So they return true or false. So they have statements that return true or false, basically from the comparison operators. And in that comparison operators, we use stuff like less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, equal to, and not equal to. These are the things that we use to compare stuff, and then they usually return true or false. Sometimes you want to be able to connect statements such a way that, like complex statements. For example, you want to say 2 is greater than 3 and this is greater than 7. So these are operate each of them is a comparison operator. This is one. This one is possibly going to return either true or false, and this guy too is also going to return true or false. But then we are putting them together in one statement, and the result of this should supposed to give us one of these as well. So it's a combination of the two um, individual true or false statements, basically. Um, is anyone wanting to ask a question or something, or someone just join? Priscilla and Olivia, how are you guys?
Please, you are fine. And you?
I'm good. Priscilla, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Um, Olivia, are you able to follow us today with the that part?
Yes, please.
Great, great, great. Okay. So those are the things that we know. Now today we are going to look at the logical operators, logical operations or logical operators. They are the one going to combine. They combine complex logical operations. They combine complex logical operations. This one alone is one logical operation. This one alone is another logical operation. But if you want to use two or more logical operations in one statement, and at the end of the day, they will give you one particular result, we use logical operators for them to combine them or to join them. Something like 2 is greater than 3. This particular first one, I think 2 is greater than 3. That's false. This one return false. And 6 is greater than 7. This one will return, I think it's false as well. So when you have false and false, so this particular thing, the two of them should give you false. The result will be a false statement. So we are going to see how that is done. Okay. So the main logical operators that we have at the and statement, and the symbol is this one, the double dollar sign. So you do dollar dollar. So, I mean that's ampersand. Sorry. We also have the or. So you can say 2 is greater than 3 or 6 is greater than 7. And this one we use the double pipe sign. You can see the pipe. This is the pipe sign. You press shift and then you press the forward slash or backward slash on your keyboard. Um yeah, so these are the pipe. This one is used for saying or. And then the last one is not. The not, and the not we only use the exclamation mark. One exclamation mark is for not. So if the thing is true, the not will make it false. The not is basically to reverse the statement. If it is true, it will turn it to false. If it is false, it will turn it to true. Now let's see them in action. And these ones, we say they are used to, especially these two, the and the false, right? The and or, they are used on logical operators. Now, another way of seeing them is that the and, right? The and is for multiplication, right? So we see the and as multiplication. Multiplication. This is what will help you to actually see, how do you call it? Predict the results of the statement. The or is for addition. You do addition when you are dealing with or. And then not is negating. If the thing is true, turn it to false. If it is false, turn it to true. That's this one is just for negation. negation basically. But then these first two, and is for multiplication, see it as multiplication. The or, see it as addition, and then the not is for negation. Now uh, we are going to give, if you have something is true, the value for it is 1. If something is false, the value for it is 0. If something is true, the value for it is 1. If something is false, the value for it is 0. So if I do true, true and false, let me use the symbol, and false, this one is meaning true, which is 1, and is multiplication. 1 times 0. And if you do 1 times 0, the result will be 0. The result will be 0. So that means that the statement is supposed to give us a false statement. Do I need to go over something here? Are we clear so far?
Yes. I have a question.
Yeah, what's the question?
What is the symbol for the O? I didn't hear it.
The or is the double pipe. Can you see it?
Double what?
Pipe, pipe. So this one is one pipe. You do it twice.
How can I type it?
Mm, you see on your keyboard, on top of the enter key, there is a particular backward slash.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, I've seen it.
yeah, on top of it, you see the pipe. So press shift and that, and you will see it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Aside that, are we all okay with the understanding so far? Yes. Hello.
Yes, please.
Someone raised their hand. I thought someone.
Yeah,
Oh, it
now
was
it was
on.
me. I raised my hand. I was actually about to tap on the emoji, the thumbs up emoji, and
Okay, okay.
then
If you do
yeah,
thumbs
by
up, I
mistake.
cannot see it. I cannot see you guys. So you need to talk to me. Okay. So true and false will give you something like 1 times 0 to 0. So if you have something like true and true or false, right? So it's basically going to mean one, true is 1 plus false is 0. So 0 is supposed to give me 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. So the answer should always be true. It's going to be true. So this is how the statement will work. By this one, this 1 and 0 thing, keep it in mind. Just keep it in mind. And all is for addition and all that. Yes, so logical operators, that's how they basically work. Let's see them in action. Right. So we are going to print some of them. I'm going to say, let me write bool statement 1. Statement 1 is um, 5 is less than 7. Statement 1 is 5 is less than 7. Then I'm going to do another statement. Bool statement 2 is equal to 10 is equal to, no, is equal to 6. This is statement 2. So this one is supposed to give me one value. So let me print this one. Uh, content, the first statement gives, so we know what I'm doing here already. I'm just printing this. So I'm printing the first statement after this, right? So let's so that we know what the first statement is giving us separately. Now let's see what the second, let's print what the second statement will also give us. The second statement gives the dollar sign because I want to call a variable. Statement 2. Statement 2. Yeah. Now I want to do the complex, right? So that one too is also going to give me a bool um result. Or let me do complex equals to, let me do statement 1. Statement 1 and statement 2. Yes, so now the logical operator that we are using here is the AND. We know what the first statement will give us, we'll see it. We'll see what the second statement will give us. They are all bool because they return true or false. Then this is the complex one where we are combining separate statement. This is one condition, which is statement 1, this whole thing, 5 is greater than 7. And then we are going to see this one too, which is statement 2. We're doing this thing. Then we'll print them separately, then we combine them. When we combine them, then we'll now print this result. The complex statement gives, so I'll do, where's my dollar sign? Complex. I'm calling that complex. Now let me run it. Let's see what they will give us. Yeah. So you see the first statement is giving us true. 5 is less than 7, which is true. The second statement we are saying 10 is equal to 6, and that is false. Separately, that's what they give us. But when we do the complex, the statement, the one is true, this is true, and this is false from what we have from these two. So if you have a true and false, true is 1 and is multiplication. So let me do a comment. True is 1 and is multiplication. The statement 2 is false, so it's 0. The result is supposed to give us 0. That's why we are seeing that at the end, complex one is giving us false over here. Guys, do we follow? Do we understand?
Yes,
Yes,
please.
please.
Okay. Yes. So that's about the statement. This is very important, very, very important. For example, sometimes you'll be, when there is an when we have used some applications before and there's a new update, you realize that a button will show and tell you to click here to go in for the update. If there's no update, you will see that button. So what will happen is that you have to learn how this statement will work, right? For example, you will see, okay, is there a new update? If there's a new update, it's true. If it's no new update, return false. If it is false, then you don't have to print. You know, you realize you decide whether to show the button or not. So it's very important to understand how these logical operators things work because they are very key in taking decisions within the app. So you need to understand how these statements thing work together. So yes, let me now change it the complex one to use the addition one. That's the pipe, double pipe. So this one is not going to be a plus, a multiplication is going to be a plus, and 1 plus 0 is supposed to give us 1. So the complex is supposed to give us true at the end of the day. Let's see that in action. Yes, so at the end the complex give us true because we have true or false, true or false. The or is addition, so 1 plus 0 is 1. So at the end we are supposed to have a true statement. So the final one is a true statement. I hope that is clear as well, right?
Yes.
Okay. I usually pause, ask before I move on so that we are able to catch up and maybe ask question. Um, the next thing is yeah, I need to do the note for you guys. So what will happen is that I'll just take this guy and do that example for you. I'll take statement one. So let me do this statement one. Bool not statement one equals to, I'll do this, the exclamation mark before the statement one. So you can see that statement one is going to give us true here, but then if we use this sign before it, so this one is going to give us true. If you use the dot sign, this like exclamation sign before it, we are trying to say not that, we are noting it, or we are negating it. Example, let me print that, then you will see that the negation of the statement one gives, so the dollar sign again, because I'm calling the not statement one. So if we have that, let me run this. Yeah, so the not give us false is false here. I don't know what this button is doing here, but then yeah, it's supposed, can I move it? I'm not able to move it. Let me see if I can do something. Okay, so you can see that the negation of the statement give us false. It is originally true, but then because we use this exclamation mark on that particular variable, right, then it's able to return false, because these are logical operators, and remember, they only work on bool, they only work on logical operations. The bool one, true or false, true or false, true or false, and true or false, you can obtain them from the arithmetic comparison operators like this one. So yeah, that's how they work. We can do the same thing for names, right? So um I can do something and say other logical operators that we can do. Let me clear everything, since I know if you have any question, remember to pause me. So what I'm going to do, I'm having a string called name equals to Francis. Right, so this is the name is equal to Francis. So now I want to compare if that particular name, so bool statement one is equal to, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to see if Francis is equal to Francis. Right, you realize that for this one I'm using small f, and this one I'm using capital F. So what I'm using is that this is what I'm comparing. So if you watch the previous video, I'll tell you that the double one means, the double equal to sign means that you are doing comparison or equality. But if you do a single one, you are assigning it into a variable or into a box, like how we learned it. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to see if name is equal to Francis. So because name is the name I put here, right? We can see this name. So I'm going to say if that name is equal to Francis, right, with small f. The actual original name is F with capital, Francis is capital F, but the one that we have here is so I'm coming, give me a second. Yeah, Baba. What's up? I came to check up on you. Check up on me, I dey sick. What's up? Today you dressed from that afternoon up to now, you see that dress inside. We girl be that. We girl be that. They go account your room, nobody there. Now you go there, sir. That time where they go there. Yeah. Okay, Charlie. You know that. Sorry. So yeah. So what is happening is that first we have this variable, like our normal string is a variable containing name, right? And then we have this statement. For this one, it's a bool because it's going to return true or false, because we are basically comparing. There isn't the comparison operators. We are comparing the name, the content of the name here, which is Francis with capital F, to We are comparing to see if it is equal to Francis, like the small f Francis. Then let me print that um the statement returns. Let me use a variable which is statement one. This is what it gives, and let's print that. It is not supposed to give us true because they are not the same. I think I'm going to have an issue if the thing is roaming for this long. It means I'm going to have an issue. It's not going to come. Is did that bad? It's not going to come. I need to refresh. Let me run it again. It will come now. um yeah, it has come. It is returning false, so the statement returns false. Now what's happening? We actually have Francis with capital F, and then we are saying that when we are keeping it inside this variable name, and we are here over here, we are comparing this whole comparison. We are keeping the result of this into a boolean variable. We know about variables already. So this one, this name, which is capital F Francis, is, we are saying it is equal to Francis with a small f. They are not exactly the same. These ones are not the same. The capital F and small f, they have different meaning in programming, or they have different values, so they are not the same. So when you compare this one to this, you are going to say it's false. It's going to be false. You are saying, okay, Francis is equal to Francis with small f. That will be a false statement. So it returns that for us. But if I change this one to small f, and then I keep that, compare that, it's now supposed to return true now, because we have that. It's supposed to come quickly. This is delaying. Guys, do you have any question or something I need to go over again at this stage?
No, please.
You really need to understand this thing, honestly. Yeah. Hey, this my thing is not coming on. It's still taking long. Let me refresh. Guy, is it coming at your end? Mine is having issues. Is anyone able to run it or their own?
Yes, please.
Oh, it came for you, Olivia.
Yes, please.
Okay. So I will now put some of them on the screen, right? And I go one by one, and then I'll be asking you guys what's the possible result. What do you think will be the result of that particular thing? Either it's true or false. So I will now start with, yeah, a different statement. So first one, yeah, let me keep string. Let me do um, first first name equals to um, Sedem. Then I'm going to say bool statement one equals to first name equals to Sedem. Sedem. So let me gamma print that statement. Statement one returns this one. Let me see on my screen, Olivia. Yeah, what is the outcome of this particular statement?
Please, true.
It's true. Why do you think it's true?
Because the first name we gave it Sedem, and it was starting with a capital letter. And then when it was making comparison For the second statement, when it was making comparison with the first name already contains Sedem with the same like cases. So it's true that Sedem is equal to first what is in first name.
Okay, let me confirm that. Let us confirm that. Oh God, please, please, please. Oh my days. Oh no. Shit. Okay, let me refresh and run again. I should. Why am I having this issue? No, we will move to the that soon, right? Today's day. I think we are going to day 4, right? Day 5. By day 15, we should have Flutter installed and have everything sorted. I will show you somewhere that you go and then you install your Flutter SDK today, so that you install it down into your system. By the time we get there, start using them, or maybe you can start using it from there. Let me teach you guys how to do that in this video. Um, okay, this is not running. This is not running. I'm having that issue, so it's going to, let me refresh. Guys, I think we are having problem with this, that one. It's supposed to be fast, actually, very very fast. Somewhere I think we need to download a thing, right, to switch to the VS Code directly. That part is slow.
That's why it's true. Yeah.
Okay, so let me just
Okay,
show
so
you
let me
guys
just.
what to do. um where is so you go to flutter.dev, right? You type flutter.dev. Hey, you cannot see my screen. Let me stop sharing and share again. um Someone, you can give them the site in the group, right, so that they will see it. So you go to
Okay.
flutter.dev to download. So I am assuming that at this stage we are all having Windows. We are all using Windows to do the learning. So that's the assumption at this stage. So when you enter here, you go to get started. Click on get started, and yeah, so we are on Windows. So we'll be doing Windows. So you select Windows. You need to select Windows at this stage. I have it already. So this one is for you guys. Um, yeah. Then yeah, click on Android, like recommended. Yeah, Android. Then scroll down, right? You'll be at this stage where you see install the Flutter SDK, right? Use VS Code to install, download and install, right? Yes.
No, I just placed it in the chat too so
Okay,
that you
okay,
can.
okay, sure. Guys, are we following? Hello.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Okay, okay, sure. So you go to, click on the, don't use the VS Code, whatever. Go to download and install. Click on it. Click on the, now make sure it becomes the blue one. It's the selected one. Now when you come there, you go down. This is the current stable one. This is the current stable one. Please download this. I have it already. So you click on this and the zip file, it will be downloading for you, right? It's usually large. In the next session, I will show you how to configure it into the system wall, and then we'll run it for the first time, right? Yeah, we'll do that the next session. We'll be using VS Code from the next session. Yeah, and that's what we'll be using. This is what we'll be using to build the Flutter apps. So have it in your system, and then we'll have it done. We'll do the remaining setup after you have it. before the next session. Guys, are we good? Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello, guys. Olivia said them.
Hello guys,
Tesla,
Olivia said that.
Kelvin, Seram.
Hello.
Yeah. Are you downloading it?
Please, I have it already.
Yeah. Olivia, you have it already. Yeah. But is it the updated one? This is 3.35. If not, for now, you can just,
Please, I'll check and do that.
yeah. Priscilla,
Yes,
are you downloading it?
yes. But I want to use midnight bundle, so I'll do it midnight.
You said?
I want to use midnight bundle, so I'll download it
Okay, sure,
like in
sure.
midnight time.
Seram,
Yeah, hello.
yes.
Yeah. So I don't have enough bundle right now, so then I want to wait till night.
Okay, sure. So that works now. By next time, which is Saturday, we should all have our Flutter. As you can say, them and Kelvin are on their way, so I know that they will download it after all. So you have the link, you follow up, and then you have it downloaded. And next time we'll not be using the dashboard. We'll do the setup, and we'll use the Flutter in VS Code to continue the learning. So that when you get to the stage where you start going to the actual Flutter, building the app, we don't struggle again. We just build it up from there. So by hope by next session everybody will have it. I will not be using that part.